Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Erica, and I am back today with another comparison video. I have not done a comparison video in a very long time. And if I am, just disclaimer right off the bat, if I am looking weird and I don't know where to look, I am actually recording this video on my phone. So I never know if I'm looking over here or if I'm looking at myself. It just looks bizarre. So it's gonna be very weird today, but I'm excited for this comparison because it's a pretty basic comparison. A lot of the times you see these comparison videos and we're talking about these awesome blends from these companies, but today we're keeping it simple. And we're gonna be keeping it simple with some single oils. So we're gonna be comparing Peppermint and we're gonna be comparing Lime from a couple of different companies. If you've been following along with me and my oily journey for a while, you know that I definitely do not discriminate when it comes to essential oil companies. I think that as long as the company is honest, they share their GCMS reports, even though I don't know how to read a GCMS report. I just like the insurance or the assurity, let's make up words here, that those reports are available, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I know how to read them because I definitely do not know how to read those reports. But anyways, I do have my notes with me here on my little plant therapy notebook. So I'm going to share just what Lime and Peppermint essential oils are good for, as well as how much are they going to cost from different companies and how, like, price per content, price per volume that you're going to be looking at. I at first considered maybe not even doing this video, but I feel like there are a lot of people out there who would prefer to buy single oils and create their own blends. I know a lot of friends who do that. And so I definitely wanted to just kind of like share that with you guys. If you're in the market of, wanting to buy some single oils, what are the best options out there or what's going to be the best bang for your buck. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first up, we are going to be comparing Lime, and I actually have Lime from 3 different companies here. So I'm pretty sure that the first Lime I ever owned was the one from Plant Therapy, just because I wanted Lime. I love diffusing Lime with patchouli. These two together are so good. And then my Young Living Lime I actually got because I purchased a little fun kind of like box package thing that a girl over on Instagram was selling. She was selling a little box, like a surprise box of Ningxia. So I got 2 Ningxia packs and this bottle of lime for like 20 bucks, I think it was. So I thought to myself, bonus lime. I definitely diffuse it a lot, so it didn't hurt to have another one and then I could compare. And then you all know that I am a subscriber and ambassador for Simply Earth, and I ended up getting the lime from Simply Earth in one of their subscription boxes. I can't remember, excuse me, if it was my November box, but I'm pretty sure I talked about it already. So I am going to be sharing my thoughts on lime, as well as a couple of fun things that lime essential oil is good for. So first and foremost, and I am going to be looking down at my notes because I never want to forget anything. It's obviously great for cleaning or freshening up an area. I know that I had a friend tell me that lime and basil are really good to diffuse in like your kitchen or main sitting area after like you cooked or you made a meal. It is uplifting, it is invigorating, it clears the mind. Maybe that's why I like to use it a lot with patchouli. I feel like patchouli is one of my favorite grounding oils, and then mixed with some lime to uplift the mood. That's awesome together. And then it encourages mental energy. So it's gonna be a great oil to put into those morning uplifting blends. Anyways, so let's do a quick little smell test here. So as always, I'm going to go in order of which one I got first. So I'm going to go ahead and smell my Plant Therapy one first because it's the first one I bought. So with Plant Therapy, yeah, it literally smells like you just sliced up a lime and you're making some like fresh limeade or making like putting it on your guac or something. I don't know. It smells fantastic. This 10 ml bottle is $7.95. As you can see, this does not have the Kids Safe logo on it, and that's because this one is the cold pressed version. If you want a lime that is child safe, then you're gonna go with steam distilled lime. This one is not steam distilled. This one's cold pressed, so it technically is not child safe. So 10 ml, you can get it for $7.95 from Plant Therapy. 30 ml, you can get it for $10.95, and 100 ml you can get for $24.95. So that's going to be the Plant Therapy one. Now, if, like I said, if you do want the Kid Safe version, you're going to get the steam distilled lime, and then the prices are pretty much the same, just maybe like $1 more. So for the 10 ml steam distilled, it's gonna be $8.95. The 30 ml steam distilled is gonna be $12.95. And the 100 ml is actually the exact same price, $24.95, whether you get steam distilled or cold pressed. So that's gonna be the lime from Plant Therapy. Next up is my lime from Young Living. Yeah, it smells, it's gonna smell exactly the same. So as far as aromatherapy goes, there isn't going to be a huge difference. The only difference is gonna come from whether you chose steam distilled versus cold pressed. That cold pressed oil is going to be, in my opinion, much more pungent and stronger than the steam distilled version. And maybe that's what makes steam distilled Kids Safe. I'm honestly, I don't know. So the Young Living, this 5 ml is actually only $6. So $6 for a 5 ml, where the 10 ml from Plant Therapy is $7.95. So $1.95 more gets you double the quantity. So already, price per volume, this is going to be your best deal budget-wise, right? And then you can also get it in the 15 ml, and the 15 ml of this is going to be $13. And those are prices for members. So it's going to be more expensive if you are a non-member purchasing from Young Living. And then we have the lime from Simply Earth. Simply Earth's lime only comes in a 15 ml bottle, and the 15 ml is going to cost you $10.99. So, a 30 ml from Plant Therapy is going to cost you $10.95. 15 is $10.99. And what I love out of all of these, this one is telling us that it is the child safe age is 10 and older. So this technically would be that as well. So this would be safe for 10 and older, just not any child younger than that. So that's something that I definitely love about Simply Earth, is the fact that they always have it on their bottle regardless. It also gives you the topical dilution max, which is 1% for lime, because it is a phototoxic oil, being a citrus. And then it also even tells us that it's fruit peel. So this one is cold pressed, it's not steam distilled. Its origin is from Mexico. That's another thing that might change your scent from an essential oil, is where it was grown. So keep that in mind as well. But as far as smell goes, yeah, all three of these smell exactly the same. So like I said, aromatherapy wise, you're not seeing a huge difference smell wise. The biggest difference is going to come in how much do you use the essential oil, and which one's going to be better for your budget. And so those are my thoughts on lime. And then next up, we have peppermint. So with peppermint, peppermint is going to be a hit or miss. Peppermint is you either love peppermint or you don't love peppermint. Peppermint is definitely invigorating. It helps promote energy and alertness, and it can also be soothing and enlightening. I know a lot of people, including myself, use peppermint for headaches or migraines and that kind of thing. And nausea as well. It's funny because I remember one time we went on a glass bottom boat tour in the Keys, and I got super nauseous. I can't do boats. And the captain of the ship or the boat actually gave me peppermint, and he said that peppermint helps settle your stomach. So this is definitely one that I usually pull out and sniff when I'm feeling a little bit queasy. And then personally, I love to blend peppermint with lemon and lavender. It's a great focus blend, as well as a kind of like mental clearing, kind of like great morning blend. But anyways, I'm gonna go in order of which one I got first. I got my Revive Peppermint first. Then I didn't purchase Peppermint Young Living specifically. It came in the starter kit, so I got this one second because I got my starter kit back in September when I got my Desert Mist. And then the the Plant Therapy Peppermint is the one that I most recently bought because I wanted to compare, and also because I was actually running low on these two, and I knew I didn't want to repurchase from these companies because I just love Plant Therapy, and I was making a Plant Therapy order anyway, so I put this in there. I'm pretty sure I got this for free because I had some codes and stuff like that. But anyways, so my Young Living, I keep confusing the companies. My Revive Peppermint is the first one I got, and right from the beginning, I never loved it because I felt like this one was very, very sweet. And spoiler alert, compared to the other two, this one is the sweetest out of all three of them. But anyways, Revive's Peppermint, this is a 10 ml. Is $7. You can get 30 ml for $17, and you can also buy it pre-diluted in a roll-on from Revive for $8, and it's a 10 ml roll-on. So it's a pretty decent price to get peppermint from Revive, if Revive happens to be your company. Young Living's Peppermint, the second one that I got. This one is obviously a 5 ml. Yeah, it's much stronger, and in my opinion, much less sweeter smelling than the Revive Peppermint. Now, the 5 ml is going to cost you $10.75, and you can get it in a 15 ml version as well, and that's going to be $23 for this one. And then we've got the Plant Therapy one, and the Plant Therapy one look at my notes here. Look at all of the options you can get for peppermint on Plant Therapy. It's kind of ridiculous. So I have just the regular one, and that is the 10 ml one, which is $7.49. And it comes from India. You can also get it organic. The 10 ml would be $7.95, so a couple cents more. And then they also have a Western US peppermint, and the 10 ml of that is $7.95, so the same price as the organic. So you got two options when it comes to peppermint. You can get the version that's sourced in India, and you get a version that is sourced, excuse me, I'm so sorry. You can get the one that is sourced from here in the US. This is the just regular one, so it's the one sourced from India. And this one definitely smells pepperminty, but I can smell the herby part of it, I suppose. All of them are Mentha piperita. It's got the same exact last Latin name, so they're all the same type of peppermint. I honestly just couldn't tell you where these two are sourced from. I didn't look that up, but you can look that up if you just do a little Google searching or something. My favorite out of all three, unfortunately, is the Young Living Peppermint. I am obsessed with Young Living's Peppermint, and I am who I am. I have expensive taste, I suppose, but these two I would have to go for over the Revive. I just find the Revive one to be too sweet for me. I don't know why. Some people will not agree with me and will say that maybe another one is. It's just crazy how all of our noses are a little bit different, right? But anyways, that's gonna do it for this video, this comparison video. Like I said, it was a pretty basic one. We were literally just comparing some singles, which I think is important to note because, you know, if you wanna shop from a company like Young Living or doTERRA when it comes to blends, because they're really cool blends, then yeah, definitely shop from there. But you know that you can get the same quality from a more affordable company when it comes to singles. I will say that I'm not a huge fan of Eden's Gardens singles, I felt the couple of singles that I do have from Eden's Garden are not as strong as these companies. Jade Bloom's singles are quite strong. So that might be fun to compare some of those. I think I have Hoe Wood from both of those companies. So maybe that could be in the future. But if there are any other singles that you would want me to go ahead and review for you and compare for you, please leave them down in the comments below, and I will do whatever I can to make sure that I can make those comparisons for you. But that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. And I also hope that you stick around, subscribe maybe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.